You know, smart home devices really are becoming more and more approachable simply because they are becoming more and more integrated with the everyday product. And that's just something that's going to happen as life and technology merge closer together. And as of making this video, there are some extraordinary smart home products available that can literally transform your home. But with so many options available, which one should you choose? Well, we've reviewed over 30 smart home devices and have selected 6 of the best that you should seriously consider. Now, our mission here is to provide you with a selection of products and then discuss the why so that you can make an informed decision. Hey, I'm Jim with Techie Tech News, and these are the best smart home devices of 2025. We've reviewed all aspects of what customers want with each particular smart home device, and then we ranked it accordingly. And don't worry, I've added links to all of these products in the video description box below. So with all that said, let's begin the review. Amazon Echo Gen 4, Best Smart Home Speaker. The spherical Amazon Echo is a staple of the company's flagship smart speaker, and while it's impressive, it's only just the half of it. With its improved audio, a built-in Zigbee smart home hub, and the AZ1 neural edge processor that will reduce the time it takes Alexa to respond to commands, it truly has become the staple for a hot minute. Of course, while the hardware has been changed up back in 2021, it's still the same old Alexa under the hood. Alexa will still be able to answer your basic questions or make calls within your country of residence, as control a number of any smart devices that you have around the home, not to mention making orders online. Are there any negatives? Well, not really. The Echo's only real issue is its max volume level, it being a bit soft, especially compared to like a larger smart speaker like the Apple HomePod or the Google Home Max. Pros and cons. The unit still looks good in 2025, has Zigbee hub integration, and it does work really well. However, the max volume level is not that loud, and you don't have any casting ability or HomeKit support, and privacy is still a concern for some people. Final thoughts. If you're one who's gotten past the whole "they're watching us" phase and you have embraced your digital overlords in exchange for simple conveniences, then this Echo definitely rocks. It's like having a voice remote to so many functions, all while being able to still listen to music. And in the future, if you need to find more tech deals, simply visit TechieTechDeals.com. Philips Hue Color Ambiance, Best Smart Home Lighting. The Philips Hue lighting range has evolved into a formidable presence in the smart home scene. All these models mean that it is possible to completely overhaul your entire lighting system to make it internet connected. Now, one of the biggest issues can be cost, as individual bulbs are pricey, and that's before you start factoring in the switches. Still, if you're prepared to invest into a complete ecosystem, then Philips Hue really does offer the best smart lighting solution around. Philips offers almost everything that you could build into a smart lighting system, and its integration with third-party services allow you to fill in any blanks. But if you're hoping to get away with investing into a couple of bulbs and calling it a day, then you might end up being disappointed, as it could be a hassle to simply use your phone to control those lights constantly. Something to consider. Pros and cons. It can integrate well with other services. It has good automation options, and the app itself works well and it's easy to set up. However, you are required to use a smart device if you don't have any smart switches, and in the end the cost can be very expensive. Final thoughts. If you want the full smart home experience, particularly with your lighting, there's truly no better system out there. And once installed and paid, it is a sight to behold, and the customization is absolutely wonderful. It is absolutely a great way to add ambiance to your dwelling. Ring Pan Tilt Indoor Camera, Best Smart Home Camera. The Ring Pan Tilt Indoor Camera offers a range of customizable features and can rotate and tilt, providing a good insight into the goings-on in the home. And as the name suggests, the rotating and pivoting mount beneath the camera allowed 360 degrees of panning and about 169 degrees of tilting, and that provides a larger viewing area than just a simple static camera. Now, the privacy cover does work well, cutting off the camera feed and audio instantly whenever required, then sending word via the Ring app, meaning I'd know straight away if it was being tampered with. Now, there's no way to store local recordings, so if you want to see an occurrence after the fact, paying for a subscription will be the only way to do this. Without a subscription, the Ring app can still send instant notifications, showing you a live view, and audio access via two-way talk feature. Pros and cons. It gives you a 360-degree live view, the ability to block areas for privacy, and has impressive video and audio quality. Not to mention that its motion detection is top-notch. But there is no motion tracking. The app needs a learning curve as well, and storage and some of the functions are locked behind a subscription. Final thoughts. The Ring Pan Tilt Indoor Cam isn't the cheapest option out there, but it is suitably priced for the features and app support it offers. Now, aside from the subscription paywall and having no motion tracking, it's still good overall value for the money. Philips 7000 Series Best Smart Home Doorbell. The Philips 7000 Series video doorbell is a stellar video doorbell that's mostly a pleasure to use. Its quick detection might be as quick as the best home security camera out there, and its clear image at all times of the day. Not to mention the ability for it to be used both wired and wirelessly makes it worth of discussion amongst the best video doorbells out there. Now, it is amongst more expensive models, at least when comparing offers to the likes of Ring and UFi, but it does have a bit of a delay when it comes to communicating to anybody at the door, which can be a bit frustrating. Now, that said, the Philips 7000 Video Series doorbell has enough going on for itself to offset those issues. The video quality is sharp at 2K, and it also has HDR support along with night vision. Not to mention that the dual camera setup allows for a user to get a full view of what's happening at their doorstep. Now, there's a whole host of settings available through the app, as well as features such as voice assistant support. Pros and cons. You get a clear wide 2K view through the video feed, the option to go wire or wirelessly, easy installation, and onboard storage that does not require a subscription. But there is the delay in voice activation, so two-way communication can be challenging. It is also quite expensive. Final thoughts. Overall, as long as you don't plan on having long conversations with people at your doorstep, and you're willing to drop around $230 USD for this device, the Philips 7000 Series video doorbell is quite the catch, and you don't have to worry about paying any subscriptions. Google Nest Thermostat Gen 4 Best Smart Home Thermostat. Google arguably set the bar very high back in 2011 when it first introduced the Nest, which allowed users to control the thermostat for the first time via the internet. Now, much has changed since then, and between the facelift that makes it look more like a piece of art on your wall and the AI-powered infused into its already well-regarded learning features, the 4th generation learning thermostat is a pretty easy recommendation for most folks. Now, we especially like the smaller changes, including the ability to accept and decline suggested temperature changes to the schedule, but besides the design. Now, the unit displays the active temperature and a visualization of the weather from afar, but then it begins to show you the highs and lows as you get closer to the device. That farsight feature means that the new Nest Learning Thermostat is even more useful when you're not using it to adjust for the temperature. Pros and cons. It's a gorgeous piece of hardware. Its AI learning ability is tomorrow's tech for today, and it's supported by Matter, which means it also works with Apple Home. But this unit is only available for customers in the United States and Canada, and it is not a plug-and-play upgrade from your old Nest. Final thoughts. As a whole, the 4th generation Nest Learning Thermostat evolves into the modern age smart home, and in its successful fashion, we may add, which we think will make many folks happy when they do eventually upgrade. But regardless, in our eyes, this is definitely the best smart thermostat available. Google Nest X Yale Smart Lock Best Smart Home Door Lock. Gone are the days when owning a smart home meant owning a few Wi-Fi connected light bulbs and perhaps an Amazon Echo. These days, there are devices that can truly make your home smarter and offer a new level of convenience to customers. Like, for example, the new Nest X Yale Smart Lock, one that lives in the premium world of Nest and gives you a ton of extra controls over your home security. But the lock isn't all that cheap, coming in at $280 USD. The lock is an investment in both security and convenience. Now, the Nest X Yale lock is perhaps the single best smart lock on the market, but only for a select group of people. Those of you that use Nest, or those who are willing to. If you're a HomeKit user or a user of just about any other smart home system, you'll have to either be good with your lock not working or finding another product altogether. Pros and cons. It's really well designed. The app does work great and it is simple to use. However, it is an expensive unit and it does lack some smart home integration. Final thoughts. The Nest X Yale lock is easy to use, it's very well designed, and is controlled through an awesome app. Now, it's not perfect, the price tag is a bit high for what it offers, to those who are truly interested in buying a smart lock with all the functionality behind it. Hey folks, thanks for watching and please let us know what you would change with our videos. At Techie Tech News, it is our mission to help you with your buying decision process by giving you quality information and making the most of your time. Now, if you have any questions at all, please post them in the comment section below and I will personally assist you. And remember that Amazon has an excellent return policy to help you minimize the risk. And please let us know which smart home device you would choose. Again, links to all of these products will be posted in the video description box below. And guys, when you're done, you gotta check out the next video.